Hi, I'm Noah Bombard, and here's what's happening in the ET Newsroom Friday, July 30th. Well, it's a news story that seemed almost unthinkable a year ago, but former Methuen Police Chief Joseph Solomon may actually be coming back to his job. The Civil Service Commission of Massachusetts has ruled that the city must reinstate Solomon. Now, this is more than 2 years after Solomon was fired by Mayor Manzi. Well, of course, this has been the biggest story in Methuen for the past 2 years, even before Mayor Manzi fired Solomon. Now, staff writer J.J. Huggins was on this story right from the beginning. He went to all the civil service hearings. He's actually out there today working on a follow-up. We'll have his story up later on. A lot of big questions that are out there yet to be answered. For instance, what does this do to Mayor Manzi's authority? Now, the mayor terminated his police chief more than 2 years ago, and now he's being told that he has to reinstate him. The other question is, will Solomon end up becoming the police chief again? Will he take some sort of buyout? Now, in the past, Solomon has made it very clear that he does want his job back, and he does want to return to the police department, and he does feel that he can do that. Of course, that's the other question, is how effective of a leader can he be returning to work 2 years after he was fired with this storm of political controversy. And of course, the other big question is what happens to Catherine Levine, the current police chief, who now is going to have to be replaced. Well, for those of you whose memory may be getting a little rusty, let's take a quick look at why Chief Solomon was fired in the first place. Now, according to Manzi and according to the city, the chief was fired for verbally abusing officers as well as allowing grant money to be misspent. There was also the allegations that he paid his sister and brother-in-law department money to take care of the department's marine equipment. So those were really the three main issues that the chief ended up being fired for. Now, the city does have the chance to appeal this decision. We don't know yet whether they're going to do that. Of course, the other issue is they've already spent thousands and thousands of dollars just defending this case. Well, needless to say, the entire newsroom is pretty much mobilized working on this story right now. JJ's out there. We hope to have answers to a lot of these questions over the next couple days. Stay tuned on the website because we're going to have a lot of information on this, and we will have a page up that you can actually go and look at some of the history of this, read some of the past stories, look at a timeline, and kind of put together exactly what has happened here in the past 2 years. Well, we're going to stay on top of this, and we hope to hear from you on these stories too. Just a reminder, you can find all this content and a lot more at Eagle-Tribune.com right now.